So, look, this video is going to have to be about this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What's up, kitty cat? I want you to see what this guy is doing. I want you to see what this fucking jerk is doing. This is a 23andMe.
We have genetic data for a particular number of minors, and I will be happy to provide.
People under the age of 18, is that correct?
That is how I am defining a minor.
So they give your customers, I just want to make sure I understand your business model. Your customers give you their genetic information for you to run various tests on, is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
And I mean, that's pretty sensitive stuff, isn't it? Somebody's genetic information, is there anything more personal than that?
I would agree with
Their
you,
text
Senator,
messages.
that genetic data is sensitive information.
And so now you're just going to sell all of it? 15 million people, bunches of kids, maybe millions. It's just going to be sold, the open market.
Senator, the good news, as I mentioned, is that the two bidders or buyers for the company, one is Regeneron, which is
It's the big pharma company.
It
doesn't make me feel any better.
It is a large pharmaceutical company.
All right, so you're gonna take 15 million Americans' genetic information and you're gonna sell it to somebody. And your message to us is today: trust us, it'll be fine. Maybe it's a big pharma company. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe they'll treat it right. I thought your privacy code, your privacy commitment, said that consumers had a right not to have their information shared with anybody else without their consent. I mean, I've got your privacy statement right here. It says that without their consent, you can't share their information. You're about to sell it.
Senator, that consent is, essentially for,
Not real.
Not share for research purposes, and we are not selling it for research purposes.
So when you tell the consumer, give us your personal information and we'll take money from you, and we won't give it to anybody without your consent, it's not real. It just means, maybe kind of depends on the day.
Senator, I will say that our customers' data is their own. They have the right at all times to access that information. They can edit it.
Well, sure they can, but you're about to sell it to who knows who. They can't control it. You said to Senator Moody that consumers have complete control of their data. Complete. How can they have complete control if you're about to sell it without their consent?
Senator, they can delete that data anytime up until the sale and after.
Oh, okay.
What we just witnessed isn't a simple hearing about 23andMe. It's a warning about how corporate...
Yeah, they keep the data.
Click the button that says permanently delete the data, and then they get a notification that says your account is no longer accessible. How do they know if they can't access their account anymore? How do they know their data's been deleted?
Because we send them a notification that their information has been deleted.
You send it once, and how long does that take?
Our policies state that, we will delete their data within 30 days, and in most cases, it is automatic and happens much quickly.
And when you delete it, it's deleted. It's gone forever.
All the genetic data is deleted forever, and yes.
Really? Because that's not what your privacy statement says in the fine print. Let's read it. What your statement says is, we retain personal information for as long as necessary to provide the services and fill the transactions you've requested, to comply with our legal obligations, resolve disputes, enforce agreements, etc., etc. And then it goes on, 23andMe and or our contracted genotyping laboratory will retain your genetic information even if you choose to delete your account.
Senator, 23andMe, it does not retain any genetic information regarding the consumer once they delete their account. We do.
It says right here that you will retain genetic information, including date of birth and sex, even if you choose to delete your account. This is your privacy policy. I'm just quoting from it.
Senator, to the best of my knowledge, we do not maintain any genetic information.
It says even if you choose to delete your account, we will retain your genetic information, date of birth and sex, even if you choose to delete your account.
There is some information that we do retain, but not related to the genetic information.
Right.
But that, such as...
So he's lying. And he's telling you that you can delete it, but you only delete your account. They wanted your info the whole time. That's what this was about. It wasn't even really about giving you your ethnicity. That was not the plan. The plan was to do this, was to sell that data the whole time. And a lot of people's genetic information is out there. I had to have my DNA taken because I was a murder suspect. And it wasn't really legit, and it was very strange. But it is what it is. But the HPD got mine. No, no, I'm not a murderer. I'm not the murderer. I'm not the droid you are looking for. I'm not the droid you are looking for. This guy's a creep, though. Look at him.
His name, email address,
Oh.
and other.
So even if you delete the account, you retain their name, you retain their email address, you retain their date of birth, you retain their sex, and you retain their genetic information,
Doesn't
even
that
if they
look
choose
like
to delete your
Hassan in the
account. So
back?
in other words, don't talk to your suit behind you. Talk to
It
me.
looks like Hassan.
He's not testifying. You are.
We
You do
see
not
you,
allow
Hassan.
consumers actually to delete
Big-headed
permanently
Hassan.
their data. And when you said a minute ago to Senator Moody, at all times consumers have complete
looking
control
at
of their
you.
data, that's just not true, is it?
Freak.
By the terms of your own agreement, that just is not true.
Senator, with all due respect, all of the genetic data is deleted. We are only
With all due respect, what you are telling me is in direct contravention to what your own policy states, even if you choose to delete your account. In fact, what you do is you allow your consumers to delete their account settings, but their data isn't deleted. You still have it. The laboratory still has it. You have their name. You have their date of birth. You have their sex. And now you're going to sell it. Here's my point. It's a pattern. Your consumers actually aren't in control of anything. You are. You control their data. You control their genetic information. Now you're about to sell it. You promise them, we won't ever sell it without your consent, but you're doing it. You promise them we'll allow you to delete it, but you don't. In fact, you've lied to them. Have you not?
Senator, we have not. I assure you that we are deleting
have.
all of our customers who have requested.
He is lying. He looks like a creep. Those suits behind him, they're creeps too. Don't trust them.